What do you do in a pandemic? I know you are sad Sunday service is closed, but this is the best time for the church to be active. How can we serve the hurt and the homeless? Do we really believe every curse can be broken?
The start of the COVID pandemic was a refining moment for us. With churches temporarily closing their doors, we were forced to ask ourselves, what can EGC do to help the church be the church in a time when so many people are isolated from one another and dealing with illness, job loss, and other challenges? We have learned to work together in new ways, leveraging our time, networks, and efforts in ways that have served to strengthen our connections among churches and in the communities they support.
We were tasked by the Massachusetts voluntary organizations active in disaster to manage a large diaper donation from a charity organization called Baby to Baby. Many individuals and several churches generously added close to $10,000 in financial and diaper donations. All these donations helped over 600 families connected to at least 18 churches and 9 organizations in Boston and beyond. We also partnered with Kopani, a Latino pastors network, Agencia Alpha, a Latino legal aid and advocacy ministry, as well as many churches to provide food to over 1,000 families in Greater Boston.
The coronavirus feels uncertain and scary for most of us. In spite of those feelings, many individuals have still been moved to ask, how can I help? Those 4 words have been music to my ears, and a big reason why Starlight Ministries has been working closer than before with volunteers, churches, and ministry groups in partnering, collaborating, sharing resources, and developing innovative solutions to support the needs of over 1,700 people to date, whose lives have been affected by the coronavirus.
This current school year, the Boston Education Collaborative helped match over 60 volunteers to support teachers and students with the adjustment to remote learning in Boston, Cambridge, and Chelsea. I've been encouraged to hear the difference that these volunteers are making and wonder how God might be leading us to build on this pandemic response and help connect more churches to affect educational outcomes through coordinated tutoring efforts.
We have seen God show up with provision, comfort, and an outpouring of grace. We are learning to move with God's Spirit to adapt to these ongoing changes and are grateful to our supporters who continue to offer their time, resources, and prayers to seeing this work accomplished, often through hard times of their own. The testimonies of how God has met people during this time would not be possible without you. And as we look ahead, we know God will continue to make a way.
Remember not the former things, nor consider the things of old. Behold, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs forth. Do you not perceive it? I will make a way in the wilderness and rivers in the desert.